Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my first Let's Play. I'm gonna delete that. I don't know if anyone heard that, but it always makes a funny sound when you do that. Okay, so I'm going to be playing Zelda: Link to the Past, which is the first game I ever played on my own. So my brother and sister used to play this game for me, and I would end up just begging them to play like after school or whenever, just because I loved watching them play it so much. Oh, let's start here.
Help. Please, help me. Please, help me. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard,
I could never say that name.
has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agamemnon, yeah, has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me.
Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. So this is my uncle leaving. And I'm just terrible at following directions, so I'm gonna do some stuff. So, as I was saying, this is the first game I ever played on my own. And, I mean, I used to play... Now you got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in the darkness. Although my magic meter is 0. Why is my magic meter 0? Huh, alright, well, anyway. So, I used to play, like, Street Fighter 2 and F-Zero, which is an old racing game. And I would play those by myself, but this was the first game that I ever actually played on my own with no help. Like, the first puzzle game I ever played. Now, I watched my brother and sister play it so many times that by the time my sister kind of yelled at me when I kind of begged her to play it, she was like, "You've watched us play it so many times. You could probably play it by yourself and never even have to look at a helpful manual or anything." Which was actually true. The first time I played it, I didn't find all the pieces of heart on my own, but I was able to actually complete the game all by myself. And I think I was maybe 8 or 10 years old. I don't remember exactly. But I was quite proud, so...
Help me. I'm in the dungeon of the castle.
You like my impression of Zelda?
I know there is a hidden path from the outside of the castle to the garden inside.
Yes. I happen to know where that is. Oh my gosh. I wonder. Wait, maybe it's this one. No, I guess. Okay. So yes, it's kind of obvious. But they make it obvious because, you know, gotta do it for the first one. Alright.
Come, Zelda. Oh my god, my uncle! Link, I didn't want to involve you in this. I told you not to leave the house.
Yeah, I'm bad at following directions.
Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power on the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your...
Yay! I have a sword. Woo! So, yeah. So, you know, I was gonna do the little intro that it does at the beginning, but I guess it only does that if you... I thought if you started a new game, it did the whole intro where it goes into, like, the backstory and whatnot, but it did not, which is kind of strange. Alright, let's see. There's my little bit of magic. I got some rubies. That's just so weird. I guess maybe, like, the primary reason that I bought a DS Lite back in the day was because it had this game from the, what is it? I guess, like, the Game Boy Advanced, I think? I'm not sure exactly. But it had this game available, and that was, like, the sole reason I had bought it, because, well, I think the Super Nintendo at my mom's house still works. I was in college at the time, and I was in New Hampshire, so I didn't really have access to it. So when I bought the DS, that was, like, the first game that I purchased. So it wasn't even a DS game, it was this game. But... So there's some differences, like, when I played the DS game, as soon as you get the lantern, it fills up your magic meter to 100%. So I was a little confused when I opened up the... I need to go upstairs? Oh, great. Now I've forgotten what I'm doing. Now I need to go downstairs. Hang on. Hang on. I know what I'm doing, you guys. If you hear my husband laughing in the background, just ignore him. But yeah, I seem to remember the magic meter always filling up when you get the lantern for the first time. But I guess in the original Super Nintendo, which I believe this is from, my husband's giving me a thumbs up. Still getting used to the controls here. So I guess it doesn't do it there. So I've forgotten. So I know a lot of things are going to be a little different, but I'm hoping that because this is based on the original Super Nintendo, there are a couple things that we will be able to do. For instance, there were a couple of glitches. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Hang on. Stupid blue guy takes like 3 hits. Ugh. I need to get my sword tempered. Okay. Got him. Anyway. So, yay, got the map. You can use it to see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Yay. Which I will probably actually never ever use except for some of the dungeons. Because they always say, you know, you should write what you know. And I presumably know this game ridiculously well. So I am going to try to go for a 100% on this, so I'll be getting every item. I'm gonna die in like 3 seconds. Hang on, you guys. This is gonna be embarrassing. Let me just... Yay, I got a heart. Okay. So I'm gonna get every item. I'm gonna get every piece of heart. And, yeah, I want to do a complete 100% of the game. Which reminds me, I should probably get a map, like print out a map, because inevitably when we get to the end of the game, there will be 1 or 2 pieces of heart that I have not yet located, and I will end up trying to find them, only to go back to several places that I've already been to before. So I'm going to try really hard for this first bit to remember where I got pieces of heart, because I'll be getting a few. So for this first Let's Play, I'm just going to play to the first dungeon. So, I should really just go ahead and open that treasure chest so I can get the... Okay. Alright. Look, listen. It's been a while. I got the boomerang! Give it a try! Yeah, give it a try. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, otherwise I'm just gonna run my magic meter out. Because I will accidentally press it several times. But... So yes, I will be trying for 100%, but I will probably get turned around when I'm looking for the last few pieces of heart. I will try very hard to not let that happen. But for this first playthrough, and I feel like I'm playing through it kind of fast, which is probably because of my nerves, given that this is the first Let's Play I have ever done. So here's the big bad of the current dungeon. And it's really actually not that bad, because you can kill him with just 2 of these, provided he doesn't touch you. Okay. Ooh, I got the big key. Check it out. Alright, you got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Here's Princess Zelda.
Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close.
No comment.
Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle.
That's good. I've already killed a few.
I fear the worst for my father. The wizard, an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand?
Yes.
Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go.
Alright, princess. Let me just get some money here for my troubles. And it's going to be a little slow going, and this first bit is probably the most annoying for me, because when you've played this game as often as I have, and my sister and my brother, you get really comfortable with the first like automatic item that's not like an item like the boomerang, but rather it's an item that you constantly have on your person. And those are the boots that let you go like super fast. So, so from my perspective, I am just going so slowly. I guess I could actually go this way and avoid the guards altogether. We could do that. Let's do that, since I'm obviously having just not the bestest time defeating them outright. But yeah, I see there are a few little kind of animation glitches that are from this version, which will make for an interesting thing, because with the DS, it'll no longer let you do something like it won't let you throw the boomerang after you defeat an enemy, a boss enemy, when everything is like, oh yay, you've defeated the big bad, let's give you back one of the maidens or one of the pendants or whatever it is. But in this version, hopefully, what it will do is it will not freeze the boomerang still, like it'll just be still, but it should actually make it spin in its little box, and it'll just hang out in the corner and spin for a little bit. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. If he's not a traitor! No, he's not a traitor. But my brother would always try to make the boomerang spin whenever he would defeat a boss. So I like to try to replicate that. I am the mighty warrior. I will win. Okay. I'll go to Harpies. Okay. I don't know how well you guys can hear the music. Hopefully not too well. Because of copyright stuff. The ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push from the left. So just push from over here. I'm not sure how that's a shelf, but anyway. So, here we go. But so, when Link is dying, or when he only has one heart piece, when he only has one heart available, it's an extremely annoying beeping sound to let you know that you're about to die. So, yes, I hope you can't hear that, because as I say, it's super annoying. And I know where I'm going. I'll just be quiet. I know what's going on. Not that anyone is currently on the live stream, but that's okay. Okay, here's everyone's favorite part. These stupid snakes. I hate these snakes so much. They take forever to kill. And it's not even like the rats. The rats, some of you may know, are by far the richest characters, little enemies in these games. They always have red or blue rupees, and it's just like, I don't know how these little sewer dwellers get so rich, but whatever. Ah, why are these snakes? I hate them. Which is funny, because in reality, in real life, I actually really like snakes. I think they're pretty cute. But I'm weird. Stupid bat! Okay, you got it. It's cool. It's cool, you guys. No worries. Yeah. Alright. No, but seriously, I know. Oh, God. Sorry. Sorry. I know how to play this game. This is, like, my favoriteest game in the entire world, and I know exactly what I'm doing, you guys. I swear. Okay. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. Yes, princess. Okay. While it is a good idea to go ahead and take out a few of the rats, because, like I said, they have a lot of money, and money is definitely a very useful commodity in this particular game. Not in all Zelda games is it like the most useful thing in the world, but in this one, it will enable you to buy potions. There are a lot of, not a lot, but there are quite a few pieces of heart that you have to win in games, either in the light world or the dark world, which, if you haven't ever played this game before, you will understand what I mean when I say dark world in a little while. But first, let's get Zelda out of the deep dark dungeon here. I'm just gonna take her up here. So she gives hints and stuff along the way. Like, she's gonna give a hint of what to do in this next room here, but it's not terribly clear. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. Now, as you can see, we have two switches. And I don't know if it's just because my brother doesn't have a good photographic memory or whatever it is, but whenever he would get to this room, he would always forget which switch he needed to pull. And if you pull the wrong one, what's going to happen is you're going to have a whole bunch of those little snake guys fall down and like converge on you all at once. Now my sister has a wonderful photographic memory, so she always knew, and for me, it just took me a long time to memorize it. So this switch is the bad switch. We don't want that switch. Ew, no. So we're gonna go over here and pull this one. Just tell me how to do it. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Yes, thank you. Look, I know how to do this. You just be quiet. Pull that open. And we've gotten through. Now we're in the sanctuary here. And I guess this is the priest, I'm not sure. Princess Zelda, you're safe. Is this your doing, Link? Almost sounded accusatory, as if he didn't like it.
Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive, the wizard said.
Oh, that was a horrible read.
When I was captured,
the wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open.
Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of the 7 wise men.
What, like all 7 of them? Okay. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map. Ooh. Watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? And if I said not at all, it's not like he would try to explain it any differently. He would just repeat everything from the beginning, like that annoying owl from Ocarina of Time. Which maybe I will get to. Maybe not. This is kind of terrifying, I have to be honest with you guys. Okay, so we understand. Yes? No? Maybe? No, it says live stream offline. Stream resumed. Oh, okay.
You're back on.
Hi! For anyone who is actually here. We kind of goofed for a second, but we came back. Okay, so anyway. So the guy at the sanctuary marked on my map where the elder is, and you can see there's a little X in the village, Kakariko Village. It's always Kakariko Village. So that's where we're gonna head. Now, of course, all of the guards have been brainwashed and such, so we've got to kind of avoid them on the way. Or just, you know, kill them. Which is kind of something I never really understood, because it was like... I mean, if they're just being brainwashed, aren't I essentially just killing innocent people? I mean, that's not okay. But anyway, so let's make our way to Kakariko Village. And we can take care of these guys on the way, if for no other reason than to get more magic or more of a heart, replenish my heart pieces. But like I said, I'm going to try to remember as best I can where each heart piece is. So this is a game that I can probably run through in about 4 hours. Like, I could probably complete it in about 4 hours, beginning to end. Maybe getting 100%, probably fumbling at the end, looking for the last remaining heart pieces that I have. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do like a complete story run through. And I feel like I should apologize up front because I don't think I did a very good job of entering into it that way, when the whole game just kind of started faster than I thought it was going to. Again, I thought it was going to do like the scroll of kind of the backstory of what's going on and everything, but that didn't happen. So from now on, I am going to try to do a more 100%. So So the mark on the map says I'm to go in here. So let's go in here, see if we can find the elder. Well, this person looks old. Let's talk to this person.
Who? Oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The elder? Oh, no. No, oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legend tells of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Yeah, why not? Anyway, look for the elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. Take care now, Link.
Alright, so that is not the village elder that we are looking for. These are not the elders that you are looking for. So, let's see. Let's wander around. We've got a nice little house here, but no elder. Alright. Well, let's just continue on out here. It's a weird building. This looks like it's trying to be camouflaged from helicopters, which don't exist in this universe, so... Okay. Let's go on in. Well, this guy doesn't look old, but let's see what we got. Yo, Link! This house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Ah, yeah, his name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot. Okay. Let's see. Some hearts. Here we go. Money. Money's always good. Alright. So let's go downstairs. See what we've got hiding down here. Ooh, treasure chests. Nice. Okay, let's see. There is some sort of mystical, magical way that I can do this all in one go. If I remember. But you probably don't. Alright, well, let's just see what we can do. These guys out of the way. I'm gonna push that over there. We'll do that. Alright, 3 out of 4. Not bad, not bad. Oh, you know what? I think I can get the last one. Alright, move these. There and hey! There we go. Got it all in one go. Huzzah! Meh. Meh. I don't have any bombs. Meh. Nyeh. Nyeh. Okay, let me go get some bombs. I know where there are some bombs, you guys. Don't worry. I know this game like the back of my hand. When did I get that scar? It's probably my cat's fault. I bet it's my cat's fault. He's not here. He's sleeping. Alright, so I'm going to mosey on up here. And I'm just going to drop down here. Now, one thing that the DS game added, or possibly Game Boy Advance, I'm not sure. But when I fall down in those games, I do a little ah! Which, the first time I ever played it, kind of freaked me out. I was like, what? Why did that happen? You got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you placed. Press the A button. Or in this case, well, different button. Anyway, so I never really thought about it, but I guess that's the difference between this game and some other games, is that bombs are not something that you get in a dungeon. You don't need a bomb bag. I mean, you can tell at the top of the screen, I essentially already have a quiver, and I guess I already have a bomb bag, and I already have a purse. And those will not change. Well, okay, the bombs, my ability to carry bombs, piece of heart number 1, success. I will try to remember that that's where I got it. The bomb, you'll be able to increase how many bombs you can carry, as well as how many arrows you can carry, but later. And again, it's going to be a matter of money. So gathering rupees is a pretty important tribute of this particular game. You need to make sure that you have plenty of rubies, especially to do something like this. Get one of your items. You, sir, you have been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? I will take one. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Yay! I got a bottle. It's a magic bottle. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. What are we going to store inside? All kinds of things. Alright, anyway. We will get to those things later on. For now, let's go see what was hiding behind that wall. So now we can bomb it. We can bomb it. There we go. And purely out of habit, I keep switching back because inevitably I'll try to like throw my boomerang. And I won't have the boomerang equipped. I'll have my arrows or I'll have my bombs or something, which are all finite. Second piece of art. Huzzah! And that'll just cause all sorts of situations and issues. Again, it was a habit, basically, that my brother kind of taught me to do in playing this game. I mean, I say taught. Again, basically what it was is that I just would watch my siblings play it so many times that I just ended up playing the game exactly the way they've always played it. I'm going to sneak into this lady's home. Let's see. Let's see what she's got. What you got in here? She has no bed. Huh. Oh. It's a little, chicken? Not chicken. Cuckoo? It's cuckoo. I almost called it a chocobo, you guys, and that would be all kinds of wrong. Just freak out. And yes, this is the game where if I harass chickens outside, or the cuckoos outside, they will all try to kill me. And it is not fun times. So I'm just going to sneak past this woman, because if you try to talk to her, she'll recognize you, because there are a bunch of wanted posters up for me. I'll read one of them in a little bit. And she'll call the guards. She'll run into her house, lock the door, and call the guards. And I don't really want to evoke the guards right now. I'm just going around. I'm looking for the elder, and I'm also stealing everyone's money that they planted. I don't know what this little area is. It's not as if they're growing food. They're just bushes. Is it supposed to be a little park or something? Like, it's sectioned off. I never really thought about it before. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so, well, anyway, I've got one bomb. So I'm going to open up this little storeroom so I can get more bombs. So let me open this up and let me kind of load up, as it were. Let's see. And the thing about this, and I just remember, you know, my brother and my sister doing this every time they would play this game. This is the first thing they would do coming to Kakariko Village, is they would just load up on bombs. Not that bombs are super necessary, but they're very convenient. And if you were to not have any on hand when they're either needed or you come across a wall that you just want to blow up and see what's behind, and you don't have them, it's just very frustrating. Because, I mean, this is like any other Zelda game except for really Breath of the Wild, which is okay. I've got to... Some people may not like this, but I'm kind of more on the idea that Breath of the Wild isn't really a Zelda game, because, in my opinion, there aren't really any dungeons, or, I don't know, it doesn't have the feel of a Zelda game. Now, it's got the feel of a fun, you know, open world adventure game and all that, but I don't know. I like Breath of the Wild. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful game, and I love watching my husband play it, but I don't think it's a Zelda game I'll ever play on my own. And that's really the mark of a game that I actually enjoy, is I'll bother to play it on my own. Because I'm not a huge gamer, but I do know my Zelda games. Primarily this one and Ocarina of Time. Alright. Still no luck finding the Elder. Let's see what we got. And I don't know if there's actually another person on. It says there are 2 people watching, but I don't know if that's my husband has like 2 laptops open or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to this lady who, I think she's sweeping the dirt. I don't ever get that. Who sweeps dirt? But anyway, let's talk. Oh, Link, the rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Okay, well, good. You got anything I can swipe? You've got a lot of cuckoos inside your house. Dude, it must smell terrible in here. I mean, I don't know. I know a couple people who keep chickens, but they keep them outside. And I've never really noticed much of a smell, but I don't... There's another one. Good lord. Alright. Let me go in here. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to open that yet. Primarily because I can't remember exactly what it is. I can't remember if it's a full quiver of arrows, and I already have 15 arrows, or if it's 300 rupees. And right now, money isn't terribly important. Where are you going? That guy just ran away. Maybe I'm smelly. I don't know. Alright, let's go. What's in here? Aha! It's this guy. I'm going to annoy him. I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you. Do-do-do-do. You borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. Yes, this bug catching net will be very useful to me. Okay. Alright, look. I've played this game several hundreds of times, you guys. I promise you, I have. And every once in a while, I'll look at these pictures, and I'll go, that is just a weird picture, and I don't really get it. And I swear to you, this is the first time I ever noticed the M on this guy's cap. It's Mario. It's Mario. This is my game. Get out, Mario. I don't want you here. This is not one of your games where you dress up as a cat. Shoo! I honestly didn't know that was him. I didn't until this moment. My husband's just looking at me. Alright, well, you discover something new whenever you try something new, I suppose. Even though I've played this game so many times. I never noticed before that was Mario. I always knew it was some weird mustachioed guy. Should have guessed it was Mario, but I didn't. Alright. So this is the back of the pub, I think. Yeah. What do we got? Gosh, hang on. Hey, ah! Ooh, I got another bottle. Magic bottle. Store things inside. Yeah, I can. Alright. Cuckoo. Okay, so. You can see I've got 2 of 4 bottles now. And that's good. I don't want that. There we go. So good. I got 2 of the 4 bottles. I still haven't located the Elder. Let's look around. And destroy foliage. Because, let's be honest, when you play a Zelda game, that's part of the fun, right? Destroying everyone's hard-earned gardens. That's great. Oh, here's an old guy. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. Wonder where he is and what he's doing now. Excuse me. Well, he's old, but that didn't really help. What about this guy? Whoa, I saw her. A very nice young lady at the waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins. Link, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you would like her. These guys are not helpful in the least. One dude talking about his flute-playing son, and the other one talking about some sort of waterfall. Actually, if you're familiar with any Zelda games whatsoever, you probably know that what everybody says is pretty important. Which is why, when the first time I went to go and play, what was the next game we got? We kind of jumped consoles in my house. So we had the Super Nintendo for a really long time, and I think the next thing that we got was the N64. I don't know if that follows in terms of Game Station evolution, but so we bought, my brother, my sister, and I, for his 18th birthday, we bought him the golden N64 with 2 golden controllers and the golden cartridge for Majora's Mask. I know, not Ocarina of Time. We got a Majora's Mask. Right. But, look, I don't want to hear it. But, anyway. And we got him a bunch of other games, too. We got him GoldenEye. We got him some army game. I don't remember what it was called. Got him some racing games. But, so, we got him that, and I mean, you know, he was 18, he was getting ready to go to college and stuff like that, so he didn't really play with it as much as we thought he would, but that's fine, you know, my sister and I played with it plenty. But when I said I was going to play Majora's Mask, my brother said, just remember, it's a Zelda game. Talk to everybody to get all the hints that you possibly can. And it still holds true. Oh, a little shop. May I help you? Select the thing you would like. Mark is priced. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got the sniffles. Can you get me a tissue, baby? Sorry. Just all of a sudden got the sniffles. I don't think I need anything right now. I could get a potion, conceivably. But a potion repairs literally all of your health. And for 150 rupees, you know, it needs to do more than just 4 hearts. Oh, thanks, baby. I'm sorry, you guys. This is not pleasant. Okay. So my husband very cleverly muted the microphone for me so I wasn't blowing my nose in y'all's face. So, good for him. Y'all are lucky he's here. Anyway, so I'm not going to buy anything at this time. But let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's talk to this kid. Hi, Link. Elder? Are you talking about Grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I will mark the spot on your map. Here you are. Ah! Finally talked to the right person. And he's on the other side of the map. Why is he so far away? Oh, and I don't have the boots yet. Okay. Alright. So good. So we got that. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else to talk to right now. We can talk to this guy. I can get to him. Sheesh. This guy who almost looks like Mario. Hi, Link. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. Okay. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. People into fish. So here's another little hint. He told us a section of the map, and that there's a Zora treasure that turns people into fish. So, I mean, this game is a little bit more simplistic than, obviously, the more recent games, like Breath of the Wild, or, ooh, hang on. Here we go. This is why we want the net, and why we didn't want to put anything in the bottles just yet. Come here! Ah, sweet. You caught a fairy. What will you do with it? I will keep it in the bottle. So, for where I am right now, with only 4 hearts, that's really what you want to do. You want to get fairies, because they will heal 8 hearts in total. I believe that's the amount that they will actually heal. So when you have so few hearts, that's really what you want to do, and I do not want to abuse that cuckoo anymore because I will die. So this is the blacksmith's house. Let's go talk to the blacksmith. Maybe he'll help me get a more powerful sword. If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you. So wait, if he can't do anything because his partner is missing, what is he doing right now? I mean, he's working on something. I mean, I guess it just takes him a lot longer, but... Okay, alright. No, that's fine. I know where your partner is. That's cool. I will get him back. I mean, like I said, if I wasn't, you know, doing kind of a let's play where I'm trying to show all the different things in the game, I would do it a lot faster, because I could. But I won't, for entertainment purposes. Not that I think I'm being terribly entertaining right now. You guys just I might get better at this, or I might not do this again. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway. Alright, let's make our way over to the Elder so that we can move things along a little bit, because I just want... My goal for this Let's Play is to just get the first dungeon over with. Now, of course, at the beginning of the game, there are more things to do. More people to talk to figure out exactly where you need to go and exactly what needs to be done. Okay, there we go. The archers are by far the most annoying, and while I could possibly defend myself with this teeny tiny little shield, look how small it is, I'm not going to try. Because that's going to be step 2, as soon as I get my boots, so I can go at a more respectable pace here. Because I walk so slowly. And if you look at the animation, I mean, it looks like my feet are going around in a little circle, you know? It doesn't really look like I'm taking step, step, step. It looks like I'm doing... I don't even know. It just looks very silly. But anyway, so we're gonna go across all the way over here to go and find the Elder. And you know, so when my sister and I first got Majora's Mask for my brother, she was so excited to play a different game other than Link to the Past, which was for the longest time the only Zelda game we had in the house. We actually didn't have any handheld game systems, any of the Game Boys with Game Boy Advance. So we only had the Super Nintendo for the longest time. And so she got so excited because she wanted to play it first, and the graphics were so hugely different from these graphics that it actually made her dizzy. Now I found out later that it was because her stigmatism had gotten worse, and now her glasses correct for it, as do mine, but it was just, she was so upset. She was so sad. Alright, this guy looks old. I am indeed Sahara Hala. Look, I didn't really ever read this stuff when I was a kid, okay? I just wanted to play the game. The village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men, so all 7 of them. I am not going to work out that genetic thing because that would take too long. Oh, really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say that only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? And if you look carefully, you can see that I actually don't have a choice. I can choose yeah, or I can choose of course. There's no negative here. So, I got no choice. I'm trapped. Yeah. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. And I'll tell you right now, that artifact is what I'm after, you guys. Those are the boots that will make me go way faster, and it'll just be so much easier to get from point A to point B until I can get a different artifact. But that I can't do until I get into the Dark World. Nyeh. Stupid little thing. Give me that. Alright, let's see if I can avoid having to spend too much time killing all these things. Because they take a long time to kill, because I don't have the Master Sword yet. I've just got this little stick that my uncle had. So, you know, it's okay. It's not the best stick in the world, but it's shiny, I guess. Alright. Our first dungeon. Which, again, in the DS, whenever you enter a dungeon, either for the first time or if you're coming back to it, it will actually say East Palace, or it will say the name of the individual dungeons, which I can't think of off the top of my head. So, it is a difference, because this is the first time I've played the Super Nintendo version, probably since I actually played on the Super Nintendo. So, it's going to be a little different for me. But beyond little things like that, you know, nothing really changed except for maybe a couple of animations. I hate this room. Chances are I'm going to have to get hit. Oof, just to get past things. Hey, only 2. That's actually pretty good for me. Alright. My brother, oh my gosh, you could not believe how much he hated that room. And he would, like, he tried to just muscle his way straight through it every time. And it usually didn't work, I'll tell you right now. It was not successful. Oh, these skeletons. Skeletons are so annoying. I'll give you a little hint. If you want to play this game and you encounter a room full of skeletons, you know, kind of like this one, similar to this one, just use the pots, because that'll kill them in one go, because they just, provided you actually, you know, aim the thing. There we go. Because they jump, and they're just so annoying. And in the Dark World, we'll encounter a different version of these skeletons, where they not only jump, but they'll attack you as well. And man, those are annoying. Alright. You found the compass. Now you can pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. But I don't have a map. So, okay, so the evil dude is 1 level above me. But I don't have the map, so I can't see exactly where it is. I'm just going to keep going this way. And I'm just going to keep going. So, I suppose the nice thing about me knowing exactly what's going on is that I will very rarely get lost. That isn't to say I won't get lost, like, completely. There are plenty of dungeons that I will not remember exactly where to go. And I may not remember exactly where certain things are. For instance, when I was playing this morning, just trying to get used to the controls, which are so different from the DS, I almost upended every single pot in that room because I could not remember where the key was. And that was a little frustrating because I was like, oh man, I should know this. I've played this game since I was 9 years old. I should know where everything is by now. But to be truthful, it's probably been about a year or 2 since I've played this game. And, I mean, yeah, I play it pretty often. It's kind of like reading the Harry Potter books for me. Every once in a while, I just get super nostalgic and I'm like, I seriously need to read, or I seriously need to play this game, or I seriously need to read Harry Potter, or what have you. So I'm waiting for the skeleton to get away from that green guy, because the green guy is very easy to take down with, and see, this is why pots are better. Because they just jump out of the way. Okay, got it. So the green guy is super easy to kill with arrows, but I don't have a bow. So we're just going to use that. Super easy. Now, I don't know what these guys are. I can't remember what they're called. Ow. Can't remember what they're called, but they take both magic and hearts. So, oh, I remember what they're called. They're called annoying. No, I know they have an actual name. You got... What?
Bubbles.
Bubbles? They're not bubbles. They're not made of bubbles. They're made of fire and death.
I think they're their skulls with the thing from Ocarina of Time.
Skulls with the thing from Ocarina of Time. Oh, those skulls. I don't recall those skulls taking your magic, but anyway. Yeah, they're little skulls with little fireballs on the ends of them, and they're super annoying, and there's almost always a multitude of them in the room. And I don't have my magical means of dealing with them yet, but I will. So I got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Now everybody knows that, so I am not going to actually read that every single time I get one. And I'm sure you're all very grateful for that. All possibly 2 people who are watching. I have no idea. If you are watching, if there's actually somebody who is not my husband or a laptop in this house somewhere, which is entirely possible, do please respond. Say hi, drop me a line. If I am doing something that is like super annoying or you think I can improve myself in some manner, do let me know, because this is my first time. Constructive criticism is always welcome. I found the bow! I can shoot arrows until I run out of arrows. So I've got 25 arrows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run, actually. Because these guys... Yeah, no. Luckily everything freezes when I go... I want to go down here. Ow. Okay. So I dropped down here so I could just very quickly... Yeah, get one... Whoa, whatever. Get one more. Okay. I don't expect to actually die in this, facing this enemy. This is probably hands down the easiest enemy in the entire game. Because you can essentially just stand in one corner and defeat it pretty easily. Alright. So, I guess I'll go ahead and deal with these guys. So now that I have the quiver, go ahead and take... Ooh! Give me the... There we go. And... Huzzah! Now, in some games, in some Zelda games, you can't do that with the keys. And that's just annoying. Ah! He froze himself again. Alright, hang on. The thing is right on top of his eye. I can't tell. Okay. Ah! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! I know what I'm doing, I promise. To steal a line from Psycho Plays. I'm really good at video games, you guys. And if you don't watch Psycho Plays, you should, because he's absolutely hilarious. Let me grab that, and I'm going this way. Stupid. There's just always things in my way. It's like it's an obstacle on purpose. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Ugh, more of these things, but that's alright. I'm just gonna grab... Dang it. This one. Okay. We got these guys. So everything's starting to calm down a little bit. And that's because we're getting closer to the enemy. Alright. And die. Ha 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 ha. And you. Wake up. Wake up. Okay. There we go. Eh. Yes, but also eh. So 30 arrows is what we can carry right now. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So now with the green guys, with the green statues, you can hit them with pots, but the red ones, oh yeah, dang it. The red ones only respond to arrows. So let me see if I can get rid of this guy first. There we go. And you gotta hit him with 2. 1, 2. And if they go to sleep, and you have to shoot them again, oh dang it! Usually I get that in one go. And you have to shoot them again after they've gone to sleep. They are back to full health. So you want to shoot them pretty quick. And the disadvantage here is that I get 2 of them. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's alright. One's closer than the other, so wake up this one. Oh no, he did heal himself. He didn't heal. Alright, well good. Maybe that's just the DS version. I don't, like I said, there are a few differences from the DS version versus, or I guess, I keep saying DS version because that's the only version that I've played this on as a handheld, but I guess I'm talking about Game Boy Advanced when I say that. Okay. Wake up. Alright, I'm just gonna stand here and just do this. Just keep doing it. There we go, and there we are. See? That was just so hard, you guys. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright. So I got the first pendant. I got the pendant of courage. I think it was courage. I got the pendant of courage. Yay! You won the pendant of courage. Take it to the elder. 2 pendants remain. Bing! So another great thing about defeating a dungeon is you get full health and you get full magic. I absolutely love that. Yeah. Eh. Stupid. Go away. always somebody in my way. Okay, I got him. Alright, so we are gonna go and get those boots. And then, because you've probably been annoyed with me enough today, I will be signing off. And I'll return next week on Sunday. Same Zelda time, same Zelda place. And we'll go for the next dungeon. First, let me get my prize. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. I got the boots. The Pegasus shoes. Okay, fine, they're shoes, not boots. You can execute a devastating dash attack. Yes, I can. Hold the A button for a short burst. A helpful item is hidden in the cave east of the Lake of Hylia. Get it. Yes, a very useful item, which actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever actually use in a dungeon. But we'll get it next time. Next time on the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So here's bing. So I can smash into things. And we get more bombs. Yay, bombs. Every time you get bombs, it tells you how to use bombs because it thinks you're gonna forget. Because of reasons. Alright guys, so that is gonna be it for me today. So we've defeated the first boss. We got our arrows. I got a handy dandy boomerang. And I've got some fairies. That's good. Good. So next week at 2 o'clock, hopefully the live stream won't be weird. Because it was kind of weird today. So that was weird. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. So thanks everyone for watching, if anyone was. And we'll see you next time.